More breaking news coming in. Maharashtra Deputy Chief Minister wakes Maha unification call. Ajit Pawar lays claim to Marathi-speaking areas of Karnataka. Ajit Pawar seeks Marathi-speaking areas like Belgaum, Karwar, Bidar and Balki. This is huge development coming in at a time when Karnataka has already raised their voice against Maharashtra, trying to stake claim for quite a while on the Marathi-dominated areas in Karnataka. Here, Maharashtra Deputy Chief Minister makes an open claim now. Ajit Pawar lays claim to Marathi-speaking areas of Karnataka, says, in fact, particularly those Marathi-dominated areas like Belgaum, Karwar, Bidar and Balki must be part of Maharashtra. This is Ajit Pawar's view. Pankaj Upadhyay joining us live for more details on that. Pankaj, this is a huge statement made by Ajit Pawar. He's trying to stake claim on those areas which belong to Karnataka. It's part of the Karnataka border. But here Ajit Pawar saying that Marathi-dominated areas in Karnataka must be part of Maharashtra. Belgaum, Karwar, Bidar and Balki. Huge backlash that's already come in, and it's not a new issue. It's been raging on for years now, decades. And here is Ajit Pawar almost solidifying his stand that these districts must be attached to Maharashtra. It must be unified.
Yes, Nabila, you're absolutely right. This is a very old issue between the two states, Maharashtra and Karnataka. The issue is in the Supreme Court as well. The decision is awaited. But no sooner than the MVA government took charge in Maharashtra, Shiv Sena had made its stance absolutely clear. In fact, Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray, the first thing that he did was form a coordination committee, and Eknath Shinde, the senior party leader, was a part of that committee. And that committee was formed so that this entire issue could be well coordinated and be looked into. Now, as far as the Deputy Chief Minister Ajit Pawar's current statement is concerned, this is nothing new. Even last year, he had made such a statement, and after that, fiery written statements had come from the Chief Minister of Karnataka, wherein he had said that the Marathis in Karnataka live as Kannadigas, and that a separate corporation too had been formed from them. Karnataka further said that they accept the Mahajan Commission report, but of course, as everyone knows, Maharashtra doesn't. So this is nothing new. This is again bound to create a furore. The controversy is not new. But before Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra, you also had the Chief Minister's office making the same statements. And I read what the CMO tweet said. It said, bringing Karnataka occupied Marathi speaking and cultural areas in Maharashtra will be the true tribute to those who accept martyrdom in the boundary battle. We are united and committed towards it. Respect to the martyrs. With this promise, the CMO tweeted. So the Deputy Chief Minister's tweet is in line with what the CMO had tweeted. And last year itself, as I said, Ajit Pawar had said that the development of Maharashtra was only possible when there is a unified Maharashtra. And he said that on the linguistic grounds, certain villages in Karnataka, which have a Marathi dominant population, those who speak Marathi, those who are culturally inclined, should be unified with Maharashtra for their larger development. So this latest statement on the Martyrs' Day, as we all know, as is celebrated by many, is bound to raise a lot of controversy, and it could well be inviting fiery comments from the leaders of Karnataka.
Absolutely.
Now.
Pankaj, thank you very much for joining us. We're going to wait and watch what Karnataka has to say about this. They've been hitting out at Maharashtra time.